Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last three starts. Last three starts, he's taken the loss in all three, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So here's Yoan Moncada, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle, couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Pollock, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Base hit into right center. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another try at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Good battle. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Hit out towards second. A toss behind the back. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
That's by him for strike 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second. No left fielder. Clint Frazier.
So digging in now, Clint Frazier. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One and 1, the count to Clint Frazier. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pollock. And no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Digging in, Mike Ford. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Moncada brings it in to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in, Colton Welker. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Two and two. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
That is fifth. The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping in, Luis Robert. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. He's running. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Runner going a second time. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Simmons, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that's in there. Base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Diaz is there. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 good guys. Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
0-1 pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Digging in, Austin Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Diaz.
So striding in, Yusniel Diaz. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. One and 1 the count now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball. Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out with the man at first.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 2-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eloy Jimenez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-1.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Colton Welker. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dylan Tate is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 55, Dylan Tate.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1. Line drive to left. Frazier is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Orioles nothing.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Tyler Freeman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
1 and 2 is the count.
And 2 and 2.
2-2 the count.
Now here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Hanser Alberto. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Here in Baltimore, you see a lot of guys get robbed because the outfield wall is only 7 feet high, but he had just enough to get it out of here, much to the outfielder's dismay.
Now batting.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball up.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Mike Ford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. And the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. One and one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yohan Moncada. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 13, A.J. Pollock.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll get it into second.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw gets him. 2 down. In is Jorge Soler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is popped up. Alberto is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. Stepping up now, Yusniel Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Digging in, Adley Rutschman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Tyler Freeman. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alberto is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Skied into straightaway right. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Stepping up to the plate, Colton Welker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Colton Welker.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Pollock. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
In now, Mike Ford as he sends it on the ground to first. Simmons back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-1 home.
Ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. To short. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Madrigal. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now to the plate, Yohan Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ready once again, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Austin Hayes.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Fouled off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Soler. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Evan Phillips is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Evan Phillips.
New inning set to get underway. Ready now for the White Sox. A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count. But the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-1 home. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he got him. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in now, Colton Welker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home.
Ball. 3-1.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Luis Robert will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Hunter Harvey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Up next for the White Sox.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ford might try to make a play on it. The 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Popped up. Alberto is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the big blow of the inning for the Sox right here. The grand slam home run. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 10 and the Orioles 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Tyler Freeman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 delivery. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. They'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Alex Wood comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Alex Wood.
Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch, and it's 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Nobody out, runner on first. This is foul right side. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate, Mike Ford, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1.
1-1.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2.
That's the ball. Count is full.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. In now, Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hayes is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Wood into the windup. Here comes the pitch.
Oh.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's in.
4 runs here in this half inning. And a foul pop behind the plate. Grandal waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the White Sox 10 and the Orioles 7. Striding in once again, Nick Madrigal. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Nick Madrigal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. A runner at second, nobody out. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. The count now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Fouled off. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, Colton Welker, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Miguel Castro answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. And the White Sox are out in front 11-7. Now at the plate, Yusniel Diaz.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Yusniel Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Outside.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Tyler Freeman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Woods ready. Here's the 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Luis Robert will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Pitch on the way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Andrelton Simmons. For his career in this matchup, he's only 2 for 10. Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2-0. Ball.
Castro throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Nick Madrigal. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight two-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
To third. Alberto fields it cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're on top still, 11-7. Dylan Betances enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Hanser Alberto will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. The pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The batter, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready now for Baltimore, Clint Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1.
Right.
A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Betances A right-hander that stands 6'8". He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Mike Ford. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Palehose took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. John Gray with his 4th win this season. John Means struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 7 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining.